4 billion years ago, our world nearly fell silent. An invisible force threatened to erase everything. It was not a collision with a giant asteroid. It was not a cataclysmic eruption from a supervolcano. It was not even the slow, fiery death of our own sun. Instead, something far more sinister and subtle crept in. This unseen event came perilously close to stripping away the very air we breathe. The sky, that vast blue expanse above us, almost vanished into the cold, dark emptiness of space. This was the day Earth almost lost its atmosphere, a day that decided the fate of all life to come. Imagine our planet without its protective blanket, a world without clouds, without wind, without the gentle pressure of air on your skin. The oxygen that fuels every cell in your body would be gone. The shield that guards us from deadly solar radiation would have disappeared. Life, in all its wonderful complexity, would have never had the chance to begin. We would look upon a world much like our neighbor Mars, a planet that is cold, barren, and utterly lifeless. A silent testament to what could have been. The story of our survival is not one of certainty, but of sheer, improbable luck. The terrifying truth is that scientists now believe this near catastrophe was not just a possibility, but a probability. Our young planet was fragile. It was vulnerable to the violent tantrums of a youthful star. The conditions that allowed life to flourish were balanced on a knife's edge. A slight shift in the cosmic scales, and the story of Earth would have ended before it truly began. The air itself, the most fundamental element of our existence, was nearly blown away forever. This is the story of that moment, a story of cosmic danger and incredible salvation. Tonight, we will journey back in time. We will explore the moment Earth faced its greatest crisis. We will uncover the profound and terrifying events that nearly turned our vibrant living world into a desolate wasteland. What was this mysterious force that threatened our planet's very breath? And more importantly, what incredible cosmic accident intervened? We will piece together the clues left behind in ancient rocks and distant worlds. We will reveal the astonishing reason you and I are here today, able to look up at the sky and breathe. Our story begins with the sun, a star once wild and violent, unleashing colossal solar storms. These storms blasted planets, stripping away their atmospheres molecule by molecule, like a cosmic sandblaster. Mars was once wet and alive, but lost its shield, and the sun blew its atmosphere away. Earth faced the same threat, yet somehow, we survived. This brings us to the ultimate question, a mystery that has puzzled planetary scientists for decades. Why are we different? Why did Earth survive when its neighbor did not? The answer lies in an invisible shield, a force field generated from deep within our planet's core. This is Earth's magnetic field. It extends far out into space, creating a protective bubble called the magnetosphere. When the deadly solar wind approaches, this magnetic shield deflects the charged particles, safely guiding them around our planet. It is our first and most important line of defense against atmospheric erosion. Without this magnetic field, our atmosphere would be exposed. The solar wind would tear into the upper layers, ripping away lighter elements like hydrogen and helium first. Then, it would begin to strip away the heavier gases, like oxygen and nitrogen. Our oceans would slowly boil away into space under the reduced atmospheric pressure. Deadly cosmic radiation would bombard the surface, sterilizing any nascent life that might be trying to form. Within a cosmic blink of an eye, a few million years, Earth would have become another Mars. The cradle of life would have become its tomb. The problem is, evidence suggests that at a critical moment in Earth's early history, this shield faltered. During a period of intense chaos known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, our planet was pummeled by asteroids. These colossal impacts may have disrupted the delicate processes happening deep within the Earth. The churning, molten iron core that generates our magnetic field may have been thrown into disarray. For a terrifying period of time, our invisible shield may have weakened dramatically, or even collapsed entirely. The gates were left open. This was the moment of maximum peril. Earth was exposed, its atmosphere vulnerable to the relentless solar wind. This is the crisis that should have sealed our fate. It is the point in our history where our path should have diverged towards that of a dead world. And yet, here we are. Life is not just present, it is abundant and complex. Our atmosphere is thick and stable. The oceans remain. The great planetary crisis passed, and Earth recovered. So what saved us? What extraordinary event or force intervened at just the right time to reignite our shield and preserve our world? The answer is more incredible and accidental than you might imagine. The atmosphere is a miracle, Earth's life support system, shielding us from space and nurturing every breath we take. It's our planet's armor, protecting us from meteors and harmful radiation, and regulating temperature so water and life can thrive. But this fragile layer is rare, a fleeting gift, the result of cosmic chance. Imagine Earth as the size of an apple. Its entire breathable atmosphere would be no thicker than the apple's skin, an astonishingly thin, fragile layer. This delicate film is all that protects us, and it can be lost, just as Mars lost its own. Our thin blue line is precious, and not guaranteed to last. Earth's atmosphere wasn't always like this. Early on, hydrogen and helium were blown away by the young sun, leaving a toxic sky from volcanic eruptions. Then, tiny cyanobacteria began releasing oxygen, transforming the air and making complex life possible. This recipe, gravity, water, volcanism, and life, made Earth unique. Remove one, and life as we know it wouldn't exist. 4.6 billion years ago, our sun was born from a collapsing cloud of gas and dust, a chaotic, violent T-Tauri star erupting with powerful superflares. Its intense magnetic storm shaped the destinies of the fragile forming planets, including Earth, in a trial by fire. The very star that would one day nurture life was, in its youth, one of the greatest threats to its existence. The most significant threat posed by the young sun's violent outburst was not the light or the heat, but an invisible force known as the solar wind. This is a constant stream of charged particles, mostly protons and electrons, that flows outward from the sun in all directions. Today, this wind blows at an average of 1 million miles per hour. But in the sun's youth, it was a different beast entirely. Scientists believe the young sun's solar wind was up to 1,000 times denser and more powerful. It was not a wind, it was a hurricane of cosmic proportions, a relentless sandblaster scouring the inner solar system. This supercharged solar wind carries with it the sun's magnetic field, creating a complex and turbulent environment in interplanetary space. When this hurricane of particles and magnetic fields slams into a planet, it can exert a tremendous amount of pressure. For a planet without adequate protection, the consequences are devastating. The solar wind can directly impact the upper atmosphere, imparting enough energy to individual gas molecules to knock them into space. This process, known as atmospheric stripping, is a slow but brutally efficient way to erode a planet's air, one particle at a time. Over millions of years, this relentless erosion can completely transform a world. It preferentially strips away the lighter gases like hydrogen and helium first, but given enough time and intensity, it can also remove heavier elements like nitrogen, oxygen, and even carbon dioxide. As the atmosphere thins, the planet's surface pressure drops. This has a catastrophic knock-on effect. Liquid water, essential for life, becomes unstable. It will either freeze into ice due to the cold or boil away directly into space. The planet's climate regulators are destroyed, leading to extreme temperature swings between day and night. This is not just a theoretical model, it is a physical process that has been observed and measured throughout our solar system and beyond. Planetary scientists can see the telltale signs of atmospheric stripping on worlds that have been left exposed to their star's fury. The process is a fundamental force of planetary evolution, one that can determine the ultimate fate of a world. It is the invisible killer that stalks the cosmos, turning potentially habitable planets into barren, lifeless rocks. And our young Earth was directly in its path, facing a solar hurricane of unimaginable force. Mars, once a world of blue skies and flowing rivers, is now a cold, barren desert. Billions of years ago, it lost its protective magnetic field, leaving its atmosphere vulnerable to the relentless solar wind. Over time, Mars's air and water vanished into space. A ghost story, written across an entire planet, and a powerful warning for us all. Mars lost its atmosphere to the sun's fury. Could Earth face the same fate? Our magnetic field shields us, deflecting deadly solar wind and protecting our air and water. But this shield isn't guaranteed forever. Earth was once in the crosshairs, vulnerable, exposed, and nearly lost. To truly comprehend the bullet Earth dodged, we must journey to Mars, our celestial neighbor and a ghost of what might have been. Once Mars was vibrant with rivers, lakes, and blue skies. Now it's a world of silent, rust-colored deserts and lost promise. The story of Mars is a tragic warning, a planet that had a chance at life, but lost it forever. When Mars lost its magnetic field, it became exposed to the sun's relentless solar wind. The atmosphere was stripped away, molecule by molecule, and water vanished, boiling, freezing, or escaping into space. Mars transformed from a warm, wet world to the frozen, arid desert we see today. The story of Mars is a brutal lesson. An atmosphere is precious, and only a magnetic field can truly protect it. Mars's lost atmosphere is a warning for Earth, a glimpse of what happens when a planet's magnetic shield fails. Mars froze, its water locked as ice, while Earth's magnetic field preserved our oceans and life. Today, Mars is bombarded by deadly radiation. Earth's shield keeps us safe. The difference? Earth's persistent magnetic field. NASA's MAVEN mission confirms solar wind stripping destroyed Mars's atmosphere. Solar storms accelerate this loss, showing us how vulnerable planets can be. Mars is a mirror, a planetary warning etched in canyons and empty basins. Habitability is fragile, not guaranteed. Earth faced the same threat, teetering on the edge of becoming a dead world. Our survival is miraculous, a narrow escape from Mars's fate. As Mars lost its shield, Earth entered the late heavy bombardment, a cosmic shooting gallery. Asteroids and comets pummeled the planet, vaporizing rock and boiling oceans. Each impact unleashed energy beyond all nuclear weapons combined. Life struggled to survive, repeatedly pushed to extinction. Shockwaves from impacts rattled Earth's core, threatening the magnetic field. Volcanism was rampant, the crust fractured, and magma flooded the surface. Gases from eruptions altered the atmosphere, adding to instability. Earth was a world at war with itself and the cosmos. The conditions for life hung by a thread. This chaos set the stage for Earth's greatest crisis. The real danger wasn't the impacts, it was what they did to Earth's magnetic shield. The geodynamo, our planet's engine, needs stability, but bombardment threw it into chaos. Ancient rocks reveal Earth's magnetic field weakened to a fraction of its strength. The shield flickered, unstable, sometimes collapsing entirely. With the magnetosphere shrinking, the solar wind could reach the atmosphere. Earth's defenses were down. The solar hurricane was about to strike. For millions of years, our planet was exposed, its atmosphere vulnerable. Mars's shield failed from within. Earth's nearly failed from without. Both faced the same deadly outcome: a stripped, lifeless world. Earth's survival hung in the balance. With its shield faltering, Earth was exposed to the solar wind's fury. Charged particles slammed into the atmosphere, kicking atoms into space. Hydrogen escaped first, drying the planet and dooming water supplies. Even heavier gases like oxygen and nitrogen were stripped away. The atmosphere thinned, oceans boiled, and temperature swings became extreme. Without protection, lethal radiation bombarded the surface. Earth was on the path to becoming a second Mars, cold, dry, and lifeless. The clock was ticking. If the shield didn't recover, the damage would be permanent. The experiment of life teetered on the brink of extinction. Only a rapid recovery could save the planet. Atmospheric loss is a slow planetary death. Earth was bleeding air into space. Without a magnetic field, the solar wind stripped away hundreds of tons of atmosphere every second. Oceans vaporized, water lost, and the planet edged toward a barren fate. This was Earth's greatest crisis, more fundamental than any impact or volcano. If the shield stayed weak, Earth would cross a point of no return, like Mars. But something intervened. The geodynamo revived. The magnetic field recovered. Earth pulled back from the brink at its darkest hour. Was it luck or a cosmic accident? The answer lies in a dramatic twist deep within our planet. Earth's shield recovered, ending the crisis and restoring habitability. This turnaround is the pivotal moment in our history. Scientists ask, what saved us? Was it luck or something more? Competing theories draw on ancient rocks, simulations, and planetary physics. Did the chaos simply pause, letting Earth heal? Or did a dramatic event jumpstart the geodynamo? The search leads deep into Earth's core and out to cosmic collisions. Some theories suggest resilience and timing. Others point to bizarre internal processes or cataclysmic impacts. Each offers a different narrative for our survival. Piecing together the evidence is like solving the ultimate planetary mystery. The answer reveals the razor-thin line between a living world and a dead one. The lucky respite theory suggests Earth survived not by miracle, but through resilience and a fortunate break. After the chaos of the late heavy bombardment, our planet's core recovered, its heat engine robust enough to endure. Yet, while this explains recovery, it doesn't fully account for why Earth's magnetic field returned even stronger, leaving some scientists to wonder if something more transformative occurred. Deep within Earth, a strange process called iron snow may have saved our planet. As the core cooled, solid iron crystals formed at the top and snowed downwards, stirring the core and powering a stronger magnetic field. This elegant theory suggests our salvation came from a silent, metallic blizzard deep inside our world. Some scientists believe the lucky respite and iron snow theories don't fully explain Earth's long-lasting magnetic field. They argue only a colossal, transformative event could power the geodynamo for billions of years. The most dramatic theory links Earth's survival and the birth of the moon to a giant impact that changed our planet's destiny forever. For decades, Earth's survival was a puzzle. The answer, the giant impact hypothesis. 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized planet called Theia struck Earth, creating the moon and transforming our world forever. This cataclysmic event gave Earth its spin, its moon, and may have saved our magnetic shield, making life possible. The collision with Theia was the ultimate act of creative destruction. It spun Earth faster, powering up our magnetic shield and melting the planet, mixing its core. Theia's core merged with ours, creating a stronger geodynamo, Earth's magnetic guardian. The moon born from this chaos became our stabilizer and partner, securing our planet's future. Our world exists because of chaos, a series of cosmic catastrophes that shaped Earth into a rare, living planet. A Mars-sized planet struck us, creating the moon and energizing our core. Without that impact, our magnetic field would have failed, and life might never have begun. The thin blue line above is our shield, a miracle born from chaos. If you enjoyed exploring one of Earth's greatest near-extinction events, subscribe to Life and Nature Matters, where science reveals how fragile and extraordinary our planet truly is, because the next mystery might change how you see Earth forever.